Hi guys, and welcome to betfairtrainingcommunity.com's guide on creating a both teams to score strategy and system. So I'll just take it from the top. If you've watched any of the other videos on how to create systems, this will be very familiar. I've done a both teams to score no video already, so it's worth watching that because you have a very clear understanding of what's going on. But anyway, go to betfairtrainingcommunity.com, log in. This is what page you come to. Go to stats software, football software, click that, bang. Here we are, football software, our brilliant software. I'm actually going to create a totally new filter. So I'll just scroll up because I had it scrolled down. And then as you can see, I just click filter to create a new filter. I always start with this overall. You'll have seen it a few times on the other video, so I apologize for that. Total, and then I want matches played, which is 10. So I always want there to be at least 10 matches played greater than equal to, because I think that's a good amount to get the data from, as I've explained a few times. The first one in, second criteria, when you go for two criteria here, again, overall, percentage. I love my percentages, great for the maths, easy to work out the value. And then I'm going for both teams to score, full time, both teams to score. Click, select operator. I want greater than or equal to, again, my beloved 65%. If you watch any other videos, you'll understand why I picked 65%. I'll go over it a little bit in a sec. So yeah, that's the criteria sorted. So league restrictions. So with this, basically what we do is we have to click what leagues we want if we want to restrict a few. So we make sure you tick the leagues you want. You don't have to do this. If you don't do it, you'll get all the leagues anyway. But if you do, it's a good way of getting rid of a lot of the leagues that you'll never be able to get a bet on because there's not enough money in Betfair, or there probably won't even be a market in Betfair. Some of these Norwegian third division matches. So anyway, scope, I keep it last 10 matches. Restrict to current season, keep that on 100%. I don't think last season's stats are particularly relevant a lot of the time. And I exclude playoffs because for me they're cup games and anything can happen. Totally different mentality to the league games of which we've obtained the data. So give this filter a name. What about Martins? Both teams to score, yes, basic. Or back it, which was I was going to write. Save and bang. There you go. Quite a few options actually for this. So, if you do want to refine it, have something to test against it by refining, just watch our video on how to refine the over 2.5 goals market. So your football betting strategy. Brilliant little video on that. But yeah, so we've basically created this filter. Obviously, a lot of games will come up here. Why do I like 1.8 odds or above? Now, you can go for anything, really. You can test all. I would actually advise test all odds, because you're not putting money on anyway. So you might as well look at what odds range are working for you and see in those 3 months what works. The reason I like the idea of it being above 1.8 is this. That basically we're saying these matches have a 65% chance both teams to score. All right, so I'm not saying every bet's going to win, not by a long shot, but 65%. Now, if we get odds of 1.8, as I'll show you here on this probability table, 1.8 or 4 to 5 in fraction, the bookies who are giving us 1.8 are saying it has a 55% chance of winning. So we've got a 10% margin just on that market. Just on those odds. Now, a lot of the time, if you get above 1.8, you might even get 2.0, where they're saying there's only a 50% chance. So we're saying no. We think there's a 15% difference there. We think there's much more chance. Therefore, we're going to take that bet because you're giving us value odds, and we're going to win over time if those odds are value. So yeah, it's a great little way to go about it, in my opinion. But yeah, so that's a very basic both teams to score strategy. Test it out, try it out, create your own, adapt it, refine it, try and make it better. But yeah, it's a good little strategy to start with if that's a market you want to explore. Thanks for watching, guys.